Kristen Clark.
It's Rylan Nelson
And Harper Howe.
with the
LC6
Newscast. A lot has been going on,
Oh yeah, last week was Earth Day.
which means Earth Day posters, Earth Day lunch and learn, and we had no school on Friday.
Wow, what a fun week, besides testing.
Testing was hard, but it was actually super important because those tests determine our 7th grade classes.
Yeah, that's really important.
I almost forgot. I have a long and weird fun fact for you guys, and it even works as a crazy tongue twister. Hippopotamonstrosis quiptaliophobia is the fear of long words.
If I had hypnosis, well then, just saying, my fear would be the fear of my own words.
Okay. Well, now on to the news.
We don't do more than everything. We do everything.
Hello, 6th grade. It's Joseph's weather. And Monday is low of 43 and high of 65. Tuesday is low of 40 and high of 59. Wednesday is the high of 60 and low of 41. Thursday is the high of 65 and low of 43. Friday is the high of 66 and low of 45, and there will be mostly clear skies. This week on Friday is highly possible.
Hey,
Hi,
it's Ollie.
and Olivia.
And we're
the Optimists. This is a story about Benjamin. He's a 10-year-old with Asperger's syndrome.
He wrote a poem about his differences in comparison to the other kids in school.
It goes like this. I am odd, I am new.
I wonder if you aren't too.
I hear voices in the air.
I see you don't, and that's not fair.
I want to not feel blue.
I am odd, I am new.
I pretend that you are too.
I feel like a boy in outer space.
I touch the stars and feel out of place.
I worry what others might think.
I cry when people laugh, it makes me shrink.
I am odd, I am new.
I understand that so are you.
Say I feel like a castaway.
I dream of a day that that's okay.
I try to fit in.
I hope that someday I do.
I am odd, I am new.
That's a really moving poem.
Yep, definitely. Everyone is different, and everyone has their ups and downs.
There are advantages and disabilities.
The personality traits, the good and the bad.
On a completely different and slightly funnier note,
A lady visiting Yellowstone National Park breaks the #1 rule.
don't pet a bison.
At first, the bison did absolutely nothing, then suddenly tried to shove her off, very violently.
Yeah. And yet the lady continued to try and pet the bison and finally left uninjured, surprisingly.
Yeah, everyone was outraged because of the rangers there, and her boyfriend was taping the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, that lady needs to go back to Park School 101.
Definitely.
Well, thank you for listening and watching.
And thanks to Sunny Skies and Billy Zizette for the very interesting news.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, for today's movie of the week, we're doing Zootopia. So the newscast crew has been disturbing me to do this movie, and Emily has recently seen it, so we've decided to do it this week. Judy Hopps dreams to be a cop because she wants to help people. Nick Wilde is a fox. He's a thief. Judy is also the first bunny cop. This movie also has a big mystery crime. Do they solve the mystery, or do they not? And remember, the movie is not yet out of theaters. So that's all we have for this week. Bye.
Hey guys, it's Emmy, and I'm doing jokes today. Yeah. Okay. So what's the ocean's favorite subject? Current events. Why did the one-handed man cross the road? To get to the second-hand shop. Bye guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hi, for today's advice, we're going to talk about tardiness. I know it doesn't matter because if we're late for class, you just pull a guard. But what about in 7th grade? In 7th grade, you get 6 tardies, and then you have to go to ISS. Okay, everybody, what's 2 plus 2? Harper? I'm late! Emmy, why are you so late?
I was going to the bathroom.
Well, did you know we're going in 7th grade next year, and if you get 6 tardies, you'll have to go to ISS. Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing?
Should have been on time.
When you are late for class, you're missing a lot of valuable learning time.
Yeah!
And this is Kate, you're an LC6 GP sports anchor.
Since Brock Osweiler signed to the Houston Texans, they cut Brian Hoyer from the team. In Arena Football, Orlando and Arizona remain in the lead. And Major League Baseball season started with Chicago as the leader. Detroit won their first game after 10 tries. The Arizona Diamondbacks beat the San Francisco Giants 3-0, and the Seattle Mariners lost the game 2-3 against the Cleveland Indians. In Major League Soccer, Montreal leads the Eastern Conference and FC Dallas leads the Western Conference. NBA is currently in the playoffs with Golden State Warriors and Cleveland Cavaliers in the lead. And the two sports facts are, golf balls were originally made from dried cow eyeballs. And the state sport for Alabama is figure skating. And this is Kate, and now to Emma.
Hi, it's Emma, and today we have officers with us. I just want to thank you for taking time out of your day to do this.
You're welcome. Hi, Emma.
What made you want to be an officer in school?
Well, I enjoy working with kids, and I think it's an honor to form positive relationships with kids and get them moving in the right direction, showing them that good choices reap good benefits, and when they make a bad choice, they need to correct it and move on. And I like doing my part in keeping everyone safe each and every day.
What is a tip you would give students?
Well, one of the tips I would share with students is to pay it forward. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
That means, to me, it means showing kindness to others and doing good deeds during the school day, being nice to one another, and helping one another out. And that's a great tip, not only for kids, but for adults as well.
What would you like to see more from the sixth graders?
You know, one of the things that worries me a lot is that sometimes we don't show respect for one another. So I think as sixth graders, I think we need to work on showing respect for one another and respect for teachers here at school. Setting a good example, being nice, being respectful, and understanding that teachers have an important job to do.
How can kids stay safe on social media?
Well, one of the important things about social media is that you have to understand that there are good people out there and bad people out there. And one of the important rules and boundaries that you should set up for yourself is to only communicate with people you know, like family and friends and people here at school. And if someone that you don't know is trying to make contact with you, or someone is trying to get you to do something, you should avoid that and let someone know.
What kind of stuff do you do as a police officer?
Well, a lot of my day is spent walking the hallways, walking outside the perimeter of school, making sure that there isn't anything bad happening outside school. But I do a lot of patrol on foot inside of school. And, you know, sometimes my day includes making arrests. You know, for example, we had a stolen iPhone last week, and we were able to catch the person that stole the iPhone. And so sometimes I have to arrest kids for stealing. I have to arrest kids for bringing drugs to school, cigarettes and alcohol. And sometimes kids make the really bad mistake of getting involved in fights. And depending how serious it becomes, they can get arrested for fighting as well.
What do you like about working at Lewis and Clark?
Well, the best part about working at Lewis and Clark is the staff. The teachers are great. I enjoy working with Mrs. Sulzer and Mr. Paddock, our administrators. And there's something else that I really like about this school, and that is it was built in 1956, and they just don't build schools like this anymore. It's a classic school. We've got one of the nicest auditoriums in the city. And just the way the school is laid out and the stairs, and it's just a grand old building, and I really enjoy being here each and every day.
How long have you been a police officer?
Well, I just turned 60 years old last week. So I have been a police officer. I'm a retired sheriff. I started off as a sheriff, and this is my second law enforcement job. But total in law enforcement, it's been 39 years.
Oh, wow.
A long time.
Well, happy late birthday.
Thank you.
What is your favorite thing to do in your job?
You know, I guess the favorite thing is forming positive relationships with students, trying to help students make good choices, and having them understand the consequences of every choice they make, and then doing my part to steer them in a positive direction. You know, we all make mistakes. You know, sometimes, for example, I might forget to do something, just like a student might forget to do their homework. But you can always bounce back and do the right thing and make corrections. And so I try to encourage students and people that I work with to do the right thing and be positive and do your best each and every day.
Thank you again for taking time out of your day to do this.
You bet. You have a great day. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed getting to know Officer Z even more. Now to Harper and Rylan with closing.
And we're back.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Now for this week's quote. Life is not a spectator sport by Jackie Robinson.
And this week's wonky fun fact is the word askew means not in a straight or level position.
What's wonky about that?
Well, if you type askew into Google search, the whole Google screen will lean to the side.
Really? I'm gonna try that.
It really works.
Awesome.
By the way, thanks for the joke submissions.
Yeah, they were great.
So, if you have an awesome talent or a joke that you really want to tell somebody,
Put it in the basket.
well, we better go.
Thanks for watching.
And stay classy, Lewis and Clark.